Qu'est-ce que vous en pensez, votre avis, que les États-Unis ne soient pas
D'accord.
What's the first thing you want to do when you get back to France? Est-ce que vous allez vous présenter au présidentiel?
Hey, look out this way.
Mr. Strauss-Kahn is being called to give his side of the story involving this prostitution network that was run out of Belgium, spilled over to Lille, and may have gone as far as Washington and New York. It's two separate issues. One is, did he knowingly spend time with girls or women that he knew to be compensated for their services, otherwise known as prostitutes? And the separate issue is whether he knew that these parties and soirées that had been organized were being organized with corporate funds from the group Eiffage, which is a large construction company in France and abroad. If these parties and these trips across the Atlantic were being financed by a major French group, for purposes related to prostitution, obviously that puts a lot of people in deep trouble because it is a misuse of corporate money. And if Mr. Strauss-Kahn knew that this was being financed in part or in whole by corporate funds belonging to a large French group, then he would be considered to be, at a minimum, an accomplice to this misuse of corporate assets. His lawyer has already said that without their clothing on, it's very difficult to be able to judge whether any particular woman is a prostitute or just a free participant in an exceptionally open evening. So I think they very much will plead that he was engaged in activities with any number of women present, but that he had no way of knowing whether or not those women were being compensated for their time and effort. And it's going to be, to some extent, a question of he said, because somebody might say, well, Mr. Strauss-Kahn knew who was paying for this, but Mr. Strauss-Kahn would be able to say, I had no idea. I just thought I was going to a party where I'd be able to have a good time.
Monsieur Strauss-Kahn, comment ça s'est passé? Un petit sourire par ici?